What is up, everybody? It is DJ Martini Midwest Reviews coming at you with another video for my channel. Today I have a really good one for you. We're going to be talking about two web cameras that are a little bit older but still work really good in 2025. And so one's from 2021 and one's a little bit newer in 2022, but they're still a couple years old, but I still think they're an improvement over some of the web cameras that we get even in newer computers. I have a 2022 computer, and I still think the web cameras need to be improved when you're making recordings and things like that, or Zoom calls or whatever. You just need a little bit more clarity and a little bit more auto focuses and things that some of your web cameras on your computers that you get just don't have. So today we're going to talk about it on these two cameras that I have. I have a UGreen full HD web camera, 2K, and then I also have a full HD, the KIYO X from Razer as well. We're gonna be talking about both of them. Both of them are under $35 right now, which is a really good deal if you're looking to improve, if you're looking to blog, Zoom, do whatever you need to do. You do a lot of conference calls or things like that. These can improve your cameras and your microphones as well for those types of things. And so we'll talk about both of them today. Hopefully you stick around for the whole video. I'm going to be showing footage and microphones for all cameras, including a quick one with my actual web camera, so you can see even on a really good laptop your web camera and microphone might be lacking. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. If you've never tuned in, just know I'm just here to help. I'm just here to do that research for you, so you don't have to. Give it to you as easy as possible, and then leave some links in case you're interested in some of the products that we talk about. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let's reach 10K this year. Join the Martini Nation and let's continue to grow this channel. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much, and let's get into the video. So let's go and just take a quick look at both of these. I'm not gonna get into stats or anything like that really, because they're web cameras and these are a little bit older. Anyway, so this is the UGreen camera right here. And this is the box that it comes in. It does say it is 2K, which is gonna be like basically full HD, 1080 at 30 frames per second. It does have a 80-degree diagonal and horizontal, 83 diagonal, 72 horizontal, and 45 vertical field of view. It does have two built-in microphones in it and voice pickup at 5 meters or 16 feet, which it says, which is pretty cool, but it does have two microphones in there. So other than that, it is USB hookup just like that. So will hook up to most of your laptops. It does say it does work with OS, so it does work with MacBooks as well, but you'd have to probably buy an adapter unless you have an older Mac. But they do make adapters that make this a USB Type-C, so you can definitely do that as well. But here is the camera itself. You can take a good look at that. It does have a little cover here, which is cool, so you can cover that for some privacy if you're into that type of thing. It has the UGreen logo on there. Two built-in microphones are on the top. I don't know if you can see the two little holes there. They're on the corners right here. But it does also have the mount on the bottom, so if you want to put it on a tripod or something as well, if you need multiple cameras or things like that. Definitely can get that done with this. Other than that, that cover does come off, so you can see that it is. I have had this for about a year, and I just finally decided to bring the video to you guys because it just works really good. So I was like, it's a value, and I think I should bring it to you. So this is a little wore out here, but it used to be a little bit more rigid. It would hold a little bit better, but now it kind of falls right down. But it still does work. So that's what I gotta say. I can take this up and it still works to cover the camera. So it looks really good. So this is the UGreen one, like I said, and this one is just a 2K, and I'll explain what 2K is in here in a second when we go to there. But yeah, pretty simple. And I just want to show you, so it folds out like this. You can mount it on normal, or you can, it just goes on, here's this, puts on the top of your mic, or sorry, on the top of your laptop, and then you can just mount it like that on your laptop. So pretty cool. And that's kind of what it looks like. I just want to go to the next camera. So this is the Razer KIYO X, and here's the box that it did also come with. Pretty cool box. But here it is right here. It looks like a giant hockey puck. But it does fold down like that. It does have its logos everywhere on it. It does have a mount as well, so you can totally put it down like that and then put it up, mount it, or you can do the same way and mount it. It does have a little ridge here. It is USB again, but you, like I said, you can't use an adapter. We'll go onto your computer again like this, and then you can just adjust it to wherever you want it. So it does look very cool. And like I said, once again, this one is 1080 full HD. It's not a 2K, but it is 1080. But it looks almost as good as the UGreen. Microphone sounds good as well. I don't know if it has any extra details on here. No, it just says 1080 full HD. It is the B2C EX Razer KIYO X. So we're going to take a look at it on the website really quick as well. And then I'm going to be using both the mics and also show you. I have a Dell. I am testing it out. Just got it. It is a used model, but it is still a 2022, so it's a little bit newer. But it is an Alienware 15X, so pretty cool laptop. I'll probably be doing a review on that in the future as well. But we're getting there. But I definitely wanted to show you the upgraded cameras that I got for it that are still even better than that Dell Alienware camera. So kind of surprising. I'll show you, see what you guys think. So let's go ahead and switch. I'm going to go into the camera mode so you can see what they look like. All right, buddy, we are back, and I wanted to show you the three cameras here. So this is my normal Dell camera, my integrated camera that's on my computer, and it's also the microphone I'm using is on the computer. So it's the inboard microphone and inboard camera on my computer. So I wanted to show you the comparison. You know, you can look around. Hopefully you're not seeing my mess in the background and those types of things, but definitely wanted to show you what the integrated camera. Now, it still looks pretty decent in my opinion, but you will see how you do get an improvement even with these inexpensive value cameras that we're going to talk about. So let's go ahead and switch to the other cameras now. All right, so we are back again, and now we are using the UGreen. We're using the UGreen camera. I think I'm still looking pretty good. Pretty good clarity. I think the light looks good in here. I mean, I don't have the best lighting in my room, but I have pretty good to see facial features and some detail in the background, those types of things. And so this camera does look a lot better than my integrated camera in this computer, which is surprising to me, especially for it only being a $30 camera. So very, very cool. So we are getting that resolution of, let's see, real quick, the 2560 by 1440, which is called Quad HD, 2K HD resolution, which is pretty cool in my opinion for what you're getting here. And we're also using the microphone on the UGreen camera as well. So pretty cool camera in my opinion, great value. And we're going to go ahead and now show you the Razer camera and compare it to everything else as well. All right, buddy, we are back, and now we have the KIYO X camera. Once again, we're using it right now. This is the quality that you're gonna get through the picture, and you can definitely tell the light. It looks a little bit more yellow in my opinion, but you can adjust some lighting in some settings if you do download some of the software from. When you plug this in, you'll get some software that you can use to do a little bit of adjustment, but just a little bit. But it does look a little bit like yellow in here in my opinion, but there's a lot more light that it is showing behind me, so it's really lightening up the room here compared to the UGreen where it's a little bit more dark in my background. But I do notice that if I move around a little bit, yeah, it's gonna autofocus a little bit, and you're really gonna see some of that in the camera. So it really it does focus, but you can see it. And with the UGreen, it kind of did it a little faster, a little more automatic than this one. But I still think it's a really good camera for blogging, for zooming, whatever you want to do, and I still think it is a great value at $35. Now I found it for $34.99 on Amazon. You can still find it. I still think it's a great camera, plug and play, and good value. But in my opinion, I'm still looking at that UGreen, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. But this is definitely a good camera in my opinion. So tell me what you think. It's going to be up to your eyes, your ears, to tell me if you think the microphone sounds good, if you think the camera looks better, if you like the light, more than the little bit of focus on me and the dark on the UGreen. You guys tell me which ones you like, because it's going to be up to you which one you decide you want. But for me, I'll tell you what we got here in just a second. Let's go ahead and go back. I'm going to do some adjustments, put myself in the corner, and then we'll go just look at the website really quick so you can take a quick look at that, and then I'll get you out of here. So thank you. All right, everybody, we are back, and let's go ahead and go to the internet here and take just a quick look at it. I'm not going to waste too much of you guys' time. So we got the Razer KIYO X Full HD. This is the what I found, the listing on Amazon that I found. 1080p, 30 frames per second, or 720 at 60 frames per second. Autofocus, plug and play, and fully customizable settings if you download the app. Now, I'm not downloading the app. I'm just showing you what the camera can do without extra features mounted on. So you could make it look a little bit better, in my opinion, but like I said, so here's the camera again, and like I said, very, very cool. Hooks right onto the laptop like I showed you guys earlier. It did come out in 2022, I believe, is when I saw this one came out. No, 2021, fall of 2021, so it's a little bit older, but I still think it's a really good camera, has a really good microphone, and those types of things. So right now I am using the UGreen one, the UGreen camera, which is 2K, which we see right here, resolution 2560, 1440, commonly referred to as Quad HD or 1440p. So 2.5K resolution. So here's the UGreen one. It did come out in 2024, so it is newer. It does have 4.3 stars, 420 ratings, and we are using the microphone on the UGreen as well. But like I said, I just think this one looks a little bit better in my opinion, but some people might like how the room was a lot brighter, a lot lightened up in the Razer camera compared to this camera. In my opinion, you guys tell me what you guys think, but still cool. But I think this one's just a little bit crisper, a little bit more detail in certain things, and so I do like the UGreen 2K web camera. I think for final thoughts, I prefer this one over the Razer, but like I said, it's going to be your eye and your ear for which one you like, the microphone or the video as well, for you guys. But like I said, $24.99, so $25 to upgrade your camera on your laptop. You guys saw the little footage that I had from my webcam or my integrated camera on my laptop, and even though it's a pretty expensive laptop, these cameras are definitely better than the integrated one, which is pretty amazing, actually, in my opinion. Like I said, $25 major value for the UGreen, $34 for the Razer, still even in 2025. But like I said, either one of these cameras will be an improvement to your integrated camera for most laptops out there, in my opinion. So either one you pick will be a upgrade for you guys. I just thought I'd bring these to you as great values. There's a lot of other cameras out there, but these two kind of made an impression on me through some research, and then also just at a great value as well. So if you want to check these out, I will leave links for both of them. You can go ahead and check those out. And yeah, just thought I'd bring the value to you guys, do that research for you, like I said, and give it to you as easy as possible. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It's been DJ Martini Midwest reviews and tutorials. Hopefully you will join me again, because I have a lot more reviews coming this fall, and winter is going to be coming up, but tons of reviews are coming. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you really soon on my next video or tutorial. Please like, subscribe, and share if this is helpful at all, and we'll see you soon.